Okay? Just not looking at your tight waist, you know, it's not a big deal, but I think it'll help you a little bit. I got a tight waist, it's a tight waist, right? It's the first word's tight, right? It's there for a reason, okay? It's not a waist, okay? Because this is a waste of time, okay? This is just my hand on the belt line. This is where you start at the beginning of the referee's position. It's kind of a neutral position, supposedly, right? For your hands, okay? Two things with my tight waist. I want to try to keep my shoulder over the top of my hand. So right now, this shoulder's over this hip. Okay, and this isn't uncomfortable at all, is it? Okay? I start bringing my shoulder over the top of my hand, I get a little torque on it. Okay, my shoulder is over the top of my hand, as much as I can keep it there. Now this, it doesn't take any power. You don't have to be strong. In fact, there's an advantage for long, lanky guys. Okay? I'm going to just come in and get it and just sag on it. Yeah, I like to grab his hip bone. Okay, and use this. How many guys know what a pipe wrench is? Okay, you know, use it. Fix the sink, you know, funny looking head on it, right? Yeah, I like to think of this as a pipe wrench. And this is the pipe. Okay? And I'm just gonna twist his hips. Okay, and I'm gonna put all the weight on this side just by hanging here. Okay, the other thing is, when I start driving with my feet, okay, and I would have already, but this doesn't do me much good, does it? I just wasted a good 6-8 inches of drive before I got anything going. Okay, so this has got to stay tight when I move them. Okay, I'm here. So I'm going to get into them, knee in the butt, and I'm going to stay here. Catch a wrist, spike an ankle, and we're going to get to this position. And this is where we want to be, right here. Okay, this is what we're going to call, put your hands out here. Okay, we're going to get to this, stay there. Ankle, we call it the four holes. I got a hole between his arms. I got a hole between his leg and his arm. There's a hole between his legs. There's a hole between this, right? There's 4 holes. And I have 4 what to fill each hole? What's that?
Appendages.
Appendages, good work, there you go. I'm gonna fill each one of those holes with an appendage. Okay?
Hip on hip.
Hip on hip. Okay? Oh, I'm glad you've heard that before. You've heard that before? Hips on them?
Don't lie and say you haven't.
It's huge.
I say it all the time.
It's huge. Okay? If this guy can't get his hips off the mat, he ain't going nowhere. Okay? I don't care what you do. You can't get your hips off the mat, you're not going anywhere. Okay? The only option is if I turn your belt buckle up, facing it up. But if he can't get up from here, where's he going? Nowhere. Okay? And this is where I'm going to focus on attacking them once I break them down. I'm going to make sure this stays. I mean, I can hit literally, I can get to almost all my offense from this position. I can get to a leg, I can throw legs easily. I can cradle, I can turk, I can bar, I can do just about anything from here. And he's a sitting duck. You know, and then, you know, that head's gonna pop up and I get to take a couple, you know, shots at it. You know, I like that. Like apples? No. Okay. Okay. This head's up. Okay, now, I'm getting ahead of myself, but this is the position that we want to get to right here. Okay? Our knees wide, our hips on them, our chest up. I'm not laying on them. I want all my weight's on my hips. You can probably feel my weight on your hips, huh? Okay, I'm not doing this. The weight's on your hips. Okay? This is the point I want to get to. Now here's just another easy, simple. We chopped them. We caught a wrist. Maybe we didn't catch a wrist, but we did hook an ankle, didn't we? Okay, and maybe this guy, after I've been chopping him real hard, He's pushing back, trying to keep his butt into his shoes a little bit because he knows you're trying to chop, drive him forward and chop. Okay, I'm just gonna go from chopping the arm to coming behind with a post behind his elbow. And I have a tight waist still. And I'm gonna sag, I'm gonna put my forehead, in my case, a 5 head, okay, right in his armpit, okay? So I have my tight waist, I'm trying to drive him forward, and he's not going for it. So I'm just gonna sag my head, keep my tight waist, sag my head, push the elbow, okay, you're not gonna go down here, you're strong, okay? Pushing that elbow, this is my drive leg. Get my hip to him a little bit, I'm gonna take my knee, I'm gonna squeeze the shoe by taking my heel to my butt, pushing that knee, okay, I'm gonna drive into him, and I'm just gonna take that knee away. So I didn't drive him, he collapsed, he went straight down.
Coach, could you show that with him facing that wall?
Yeah.
Taking
It's-
2 legs of the table.
Yeah, I'm not driving him forward, I'm not pulling backwards, he's going straight down. So when it happens, there should be a little cloud of dust come up, right? Okay? I'm here, we had already hooked the ankle, got my tight waist, okay? And I'm just gonna sag my head here and push this, I'm pushing this elbow. Drive, squeeze, take it away. Okay, when I say squeeze, his legs here, I'm taking my heel to my butt to pinch it, and then I point this knee to the wall and basically sprawl. Okay, so my hip goes there, pushes his hip. Okay? I know this looks like, you know, your 3rd week elementary practice, but it's important. If you can do these things, we can break somebody down, you can be really good on top. Okay? But most people...
I like it, Coach. They've been pulling them back and, you know, like running the spiral, but we haven't, this is new.
It's just,
It's taking what's given.
a lot of
The-
people
the
know
mule
betting
kick-
combinations,
the
they just know
mule
how to
kick.
get to a betting combination.
Yeah.
Okay? So let's just work on a couple simple breakdowns, and then I'm gonna get into stuff that's kind of fun where we can actually make people smile.